Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Angel Healing Buttons. Alright, so today is going to be another resin video. Not really so much a tutorial, just as I just want to have a nice little conversation while I'm doing stuff, you know? So, and because I like listening to my own voice, I'll go back and watch this, you know? Hey. Alright, so as a continuation from the last episode, I made some centerpieces, and I made some little gem guys, stuff like that. So I'm gonna turn the camera down and show you what these guys look like. Okay, this guy here, and bring him down. All right, so look, Angel. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this. Let me take these gloves off right now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom into this guy here. So this guy is, come on, focus, focus. I'm gonna do the manual focus like I did last time. There we go. So this guy here is the sparkles that I used, and that was the bling from, sorry, I'm looking at my camera while I'm doing this. I mean my laptop while I'm doing this. So this was from the bling, from the Recollection glitter. And this is where I mix it in with the resin, okay? And then I just painted it with black paint, okay? I mean, black fingernail polish is what it is. All right, so he actually came out. He came out pretty good. I like him. He's not too bad. I'm going to do some more of those guys. This is what the piece came out looking like right here. Not too shabby, very pretty. You can see the prisms in there. Now I'm going to show you, that's the back side. I'll show you what it looked like to view the world through these prisms. Look at that, my little hope button. There's the A for angels. You can just kind of get a little trippy feel. And I'll do this one this way too. Look at that. I mean, it's like there isn't even any glitter on there at all, but until you come out. Alright, so I won't do that to you again, alright? Alright, so this guy here has some mylar from Mink, M-I-N-C, and this is a heat sealing type of guy, but he's not heat sealed on here. I used E6000, and I wasn't really happy with that. I mean, he's okay, you know. He was a little squishy whenever I put him in there. I mean, he looks good. You can still see that reflective portion of it, you know, things like that. And I mean, it's not bad. It's just, I don't like the process of having all kinds of squishiness in there, you know. So here's another one. Now, this one is one of the clear ones, all right. And I used some of that reflective hologram paper that I have that I got from Paper Crafts over at Michael's. Yeah, I got Michael's like a while ago, like probably last summer or something like that. Now, here's the thing, is that I was like, you know, I want an alternative to E6000. So I got this stuff, right? Thinking, okay, this will be pretty good, you know, not too bad, right? Wrong. This stuff here is E6000. I mean, really, that's all it is. It's still squishy, you know, and I've got to clean this guy up and everything, but it takes between 24 and 72 hours to dry. The same thing as E6000. So I thought it'd be different. It's not different. This guy here is where I did hot glue. So I saw a little video and I'm like, you know, I'll use hot glue and see how that works. And it works okay, except it's cloudy, you know, and I have a clear glue stick and everything. So it's not that I don't have a clear glue stick, it's just, it just came out cloudy, you know, so pretty but cloudy. And this guy here, he's okay. He's one of the little gems that I did from the chocolate mold. I did hot glue with him as well, and he's also the mylar. And is that little thing right there? Like right there? Yeah. So that's the hot glue and everything. So yeah, you just kind of melt it a little bit. I mean, the back looks okay and everything. It's all nice and shiny. And oh wait, that wasn't it. These were sequins. This wasn't mylar. This was sequins. So you can guess. Look, you can see the camera right there. That's pretty funny. But no, so this is the sequence I had. But yeah, so the glue is okay for the most part, but that little piece right there. And the last one I'm going to show you is, and then I've got to start using the resin now. This guy here, and he was, yeah, he was, again, the chocolate mold, and he came out pretty. He didn't come out bad or anything like that. It's just that I can't glue them in with, so what it looks like. Yeah, not so great. We'll try there. Yeah, maybe not so great. So, but cute anyway. So let me fix this so that you're not. There we go. Okay. So now we're gonna go with the resin is ready. Again, Little Windows resin. The mold, which is Mold Star 30, which I made myself. Or yeah, Mold Star 30 I made myself. All nice and shiny. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the glitter on top of it. So today I'll be using the Cherry Recollections. Let me kind of bring this up a little bit. Okay. I will be using the Muse and Recollections as well. I will be using the Raspberry color for glitter. I will be using Peacock, which I think is very pretty and stuff. Now this guy is, I was going through a glitter buying phase, so I think I got him at like Walmart or something like that, I don't remember. But yeah, so I'm going to use him, and it's because of that color reflectiveness there. Alright, so check it out, guys. Let's go ahead and get this party started with the content, shall we? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this guy down so you can see what I'm doing. So this guy is going to be here. Here we go. Alright, so anyway, so yeah, did a little experimentation and everything, and very lovely and all that stuff. So I think what I'm just going to do is, from now on, with the exception of what I'm doing here, is like the clear ones and stuff like that, I am just going to come in and place the pieces on back of the resin. I'm not doing that with these pieces here because I'm just going to be sticking the glitter on, and I'm going to have enough glitter on it that it's going to cover the back. So only some of it should be falling to the front, but for the most part it's going to be a backing, and that way I don't have to worry about the glue or any of that stuff. And that's what I did with my other resin pieces, and I've showed those before in a couple other videos and stuff back like last year when I first started using resin and I first found the Little Windows product. I mean, they're just fabulous and wonderful, and it's clear. And the problem that other people have with resin, you just don't have that with this. And on top of that, I mean, it's a good product. I mean, it really is. Although I did kind of get a little mess down there, and I want to clean it up right away, because if it don't, it's not gonna bode well for me. Yeah. There we go. So I'm gonna finish these guys up. So I hope you guys are enjoying this little resin conversation. While we're on the topics of conversation, I received more of the tropical flowers, and I also noticed that there was some stuff that you could spray on your flowers to keep them from fraying so much. So I might try to do that. Get some of that whenever I get paid on Thursday, and just kind of for this coming Sunday, I'll just spray those guys in it, because I put White Rain hairspray on it, or Aquanet. I put Aquanet hairspray on it, but I don't know if it's going to help out too much, you know. So I'm just going to get the stuff that's supposed to be for actual fraying, and we'll see how that goes. Well, I am almost out of resin. I got the first 3 rows. Let's see, I think I can complete this last one. Yeah, I can complete the last one. So right there and right there. So I do another one. I will need to get another mold, and I'll need to do a smaller batch this time. So I can get these guys here. There we go. So that guy, he's done. He's done. So like I said before, I just throw them away, and I'm done with that. So right now what I'm going to do is these guys are going to kind of like set for a little bit, and they need to so that the glitter doesn't just fall to the bottom. Actually, let me bring this guy back. So I'm just going to chat with you guys for a moment. So yeah, so that's what's been going on there. What else? I will be making some more skulls, like this guy here. And I think I'm going to do that this Sunday. This Sunday is going to be resin days, getting more flowers done. I've got a couple orders I've got to fill for the flowers. I've got one that was specifically for the sunflower, so I've got yellow and red. And I'm going to ask the lady what kind of centerpieces she wants for this. Does she just want the clear with the silver backing, or does she want, just different colors for that? And another thing is I'm going to get a die punch, the ones that you use for the bottle caps so that you can make little pendants out of them. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that big hand punch one, and I am going to try to make a hole in the center of the bottle cap, right? So I'm going to make a hole in the center and place one of those plastic buttons there. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So what I want to do is I want to place one of these buttons in the middle of here, except I want it face up like this. So it's going to be kind of like that, except without the ribbon. So what I want to do is I want this, well actually this won't be face up. This will be on the back side. So this right here will be on the back side, and this part will be on the inside. And I'll just put like a little glaze of resin in there. And so I'll make these into plastic buttons so that the bottle caps, I can put different things in there, and I can place them on, well, on this guy. So I can place them just like that. Except he would be a bigger bow. He'd be a bigger bow. You wouldn't put him on something just small. You could. But yeah, so this guy here would be double-sided like this. Okay, so this guy's double-sided. And I could put other little bows on there and stuff. So I can attach that onto like hair ribbons, stuff like that, or even another bow. But if he's on here, like this guy comes in here, and I can place like a little picture and things like that, and then still stick this on the back. But it'll be on the back of this guy. So yeah. So that's the plan for those guys. Let's see here. What other plans do I have? You know what other plans I have? I have planning to put some glitter on these guys because I'm tired of talking. And I'm pretty sure, and I don't want this to be too long because I don't really have a whole lot. Oh, Bible Scraps. You should totally check out Bible Scraps. She's very lovely. That is a lady that I watched when I did this. Whenever I was found out about the molding and stuff like that. She is fabulous. I just love her. So I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this down. Okay. So you can see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to do a little bit more right there. And just bring that in just a little bit. So there you go. So you can see what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking this and covering the back of it. That's all I'm doing. So it's going to sink a little bit into the resin so that there's a resin coating on the back of it. So it's going to sink just enough, but it's going to be dark enough that these plastic buttons won't be seen. And it's going to reflect so that the cuts in these guys will actually be to show off the shyness or reflect from itself. Because if you have something that's matte, it's not going to reflect, I think I'm going to really like this. So I'm going to do more of these guys here on the back. And this is kind of like bling, but I think this one actually has more reflective pieces to it. More reflective glitter, so that's why I'm using this one here instead of the bling. Although I did find another one that was a blush. Oh, that one was pretty. So I'm going to get some of that on Sunday as well. Not Sunday. I can't. Yeah. No, I can't because Hobby Lobby is closed on Sunday. So Friday, when I get off work on Friday, because I'm a massage therapist, so and I work at the school I go to and stuff. But oh wait, let me get this last one. So I get off around 3 o'clock. So around 3 or 4 o'clock, I still have time because I take a bus. I will still have time to be able to get to Hobby Lobby. Now Hobby Lobby's closed on Sundays, so I can't get to Hobby Lobby on Sundays, and that's where I get the Recollections glitter at. It has this really pretty fine glitter, and I really like it. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the cherry, but I'm only gonna do 3 of the cherry. So let's see. So 3, 6, 9, 12. So 3, 6, 9, 12. All right, so I might get another. You know what? I might get the gold. I may go ahead and just get that gold in there too. Hey, come on, guy, come on out. There we go. Now I'm using this side here because I don't want to all come out too clumpy, you know, because then it's just going to sink to the bottom and that's going to defeat the purpose. I want it to be reflective on the back, and I want the cuts in the resin to be able to reflect that. So this is going to be so pretty. Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm going to leave it in there for a full 24 hours. And also, here's the thing, is I put that glitter in there, it took longer for the resin to harden. It took a full 24 hours for that guy to harden. Like I could take him out of the mold, but he was still tacky. Not to where the resin would come off on your hands, but so that the resin would show your fingerprints and there'd be an imprint in there. And I don't want to do that. I want this to be as professional as possible, you know? I mean, people are paying money for this stuff, you know? And I don't want it to be kind of crappy, you know? Also, the price for these. Okay, so I do get 100 for 4 sets. So they're $25. They're $35 for the resin. So I think it's like $35 for these guys before you pay for shipping and handling. But when you buy 4, it's $100, and then it's tax and stuff like that. So a little over 100. It's like probably about 115 or something. So it comes out still less than the $35. So yeah. So if you're gonna do this and you really like messing with resin and stuff, and you want to sell it, or you just want to make some cute stuff for yourself and for your little girl, you know, I mean, totally. And little boys, I mean, dude, little boys are fabulous. I mean, they can be some geniuses with this stuff, you know. And the reason why I say that is because I've got nephews, you know. They're very creative. Now, I haven't brought this over to them yet. I'm thinking about taking this with me and doing some resin while I'm watching them for Halloween and stuff. So we're going to see how that guy goes. I might bring this over, or I might ask them just sent over there, because I mean, it's going to be in the fall. It'll definitely be cool enough. I mean, hell, we probably won't even need to use the AC at all, you know. No AC, no heat, just kind of, you know, having the windows open, the night air and everything, and I just stuck my thumb in that. That's not cool. See, be aware of your surroundings. If you're not, this happens. And I gotta wipe it on my cup. At least the napkin my cup is on. But that's okay. It's just a little come on, there we go. It's taking a little bit here. I'll bring this back so you can see it. So yeah, so I'm thinking about, now my youngest nephew of my brother's kids he's only 4. So he's not going to be really interested in the creation part of it. At least I don't think he would. He'll be more interested in what happens after. He'll probably say, Aunt Shirley, I want to put the glitter in. I'm going to have to be like, no. So I'll have to do this stuff while they're gone, and then just show them the completed pieces when they get in from school. Which will be cute, you know, and everything. The oldest one, he's 7. No, wait. Oh, my God. He's not 7. Is he 7? I think he's 8. Jesus Christ, out loud, he's 8. These kids, they grow up so fast, you know, especially when you're not around them. And it's like all of a sudden, one day, you know, you go see them and they're freaking 6 foot tall and they're in high school or something, you know, or they have kids of their own. It's like, wow, are you kidding me? Where did you grow up so fast? And that's the thing about living so far away, because I live here in Phoenix, Arizona, and they live out in, you know, Northeast Texas or Central Texas, I think. Yeah, they live in Central Texas. Anyway, point is they live in Texas. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, you know. Now my sister, she has a little girl. I think she's going on 13 this year. I think. I think she's going on 13. I know it's horrible of me. I know their birthdays. I just don't know on how old they are because I don't celebrate birthdays. It's never been my thing. I mean, I celebrated birthdays when I was a kid, and then when I got to be 14 was the last birthday I had until I turned 17. And the only reason why they did anything for my birthday when I was 17 was because my brother had died. It's kind of a it's kind of a shitty way to have a birthday, you know? It's like, oh, we don't give a shit about you until you turn 7, until your brother dies. I know, it's a horrible thing to say, and it's not very nice and all that, but dude, if the shoe fits, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. If the shoe fits. Okay, so do I want to use this one or do I want to use a different one? Because I've got this guy here. Yeah, I'll put it in there. What's worse will happen. It won't work, right? So what I'm going to do, I'll put a little bit of the silver in here. Just a little. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little silver. I'm going to put you over here. So I'm going to put just a little silver in the back of it. Just a little bit. Let that guy kind of spread out a little bit. It might not be spreading out anymore, so that'll be, well, it's going to be interesting, to say the least. It'll be a little bit interesting. So I've got these guys here, and go out to the edges. So it'll be kind of like a little gold-silver galaxy thing going on, you know? Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. So yeah. So I'm really excited to see these guys. Normally I'd wait the 12 hours, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the 24 hours. Now I have ones I can do, like doming and things like that, but I've got to dome the back of it as well. If I don't dome the back of it, they're not going to do so well. As a matter of fact, I will show you what those guys look like before I close this down, okay? Oh, I even have one that has stuff on it. Resin on it. Okay, so check it out. So this guy here, he has a button on the back of him, and he goes with this guy. This guy here, okay? Sticks on there. It's very lovely, right? Fantastic. I like making these. They just, oh my god, they take a long time. Here's the thing, is that I have to dome resin on the back of this. I stuck the button on the back of this. The problem is that with the resin and everything being so movable, it moves, okay? So it's not completely centered. And so I'd have to sit there and wait and watch. And each one, when you're doing like, 30 of these things, it's kind of time consuming, you know? And this guy here, I put a little bit of that bling on top of this guy, but you gotta dome this guy too. So now he's good to go. He'll be all right. But I didn't do that at first. And what had happened was I had this on, because this is a sticker right here. So this is a sticker I did 1.5 inches. It's 1.5 inches round. I have 1.5 inches round hole punch. And I took the Little Windows resin photo paper, because it's really thick. I can't get that through my printer. So I can't just print it off. So what I do is I stick that on there and then I stick the sticker on there first, take the hole punch, and I'll punch it out, and then I dome these resin pieces and stuff like that. But I've got to wait a full 24 hours before I can turn this over in the back, because otherwise you know, it has stuck because I can't dome this side with this side up unless I have a specific kind of doming thing. I guess I could set this guy down here, you know. Yeah, I could do it that way. That's an idea. Now I have a new idea of doing this, so I might do some more of these. But I've got a lot of stickers and things like that. And yeah, so, oh yeah, well, just check it out, check it out, check it out. So I've got my little princess here, right? And so I've got this, and that's the other side of the button. And I can do this right here. Oh, except I would have a princess in the center of it. Oh my god, yay. I know people are all into the whole bottle caps thing and stuff like that, but I mean, look at this. This is so much bigger than a bottle cap. That's pretty fabulous. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. As a matter of fact, done, done, and done. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some of those guys done. Now this guy here, I didn't tell you, is I showed it to you, but I didn't tell you is that this is howlite. And I actually had this guy sitting up, and I put the howlite in the resin. So I mixed all the stones up so I could get the resin all in there, and then placed it into the bezel. And that is, oh my god, that is just crazy. How, I mean, I only made so many, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't make any more because it's just too much. But here's some of the pieces I have. It doesn't have resin, but this is what they look like. And I got the stickers, and that's what the back looks like. But I got the stickers from Zazzle, from Zazzle.com. There are a lot of artists there, you know, that put their artwork out there. And so what I do is I just kind of get these stickers and I place them on here. And yes, I sell them. You got your money. I paid you your money when I bought the sticker, and so now I'm doing my own thing with the sticker. You want more money, then I don't know what to tell you, because I don't charge very much for these. I think for these guys, I love the castle. I mean, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, here we go, here we go. I'll take guns, and I'll take God and guns, and you can have Obama. You can have Hillary, and you can have the other one too. Oh my God, you can have all of them. You can just have all of them. All those politicians. I haven't found one that isn't to my liking, but because it's supposed to be your civil duty. It's not your main job. You know, your main job was supposed to be doing other things. Instead, we have a bunch of lawyers and things like that. Look at that one. I like that one. I'm not going to start talking about that. That's just, there we go. Zombie team, was it? Zombie team outbreak. It's pretty awesome. Oh, there we go. Got to have an alien in there. And an eyeball. Look at that. Just get an eyeball. There you go. Eyeballs go great with resin. They don't go great with E6000. I'm going to tell you now. The beer. I like the beer. The mustache. Got to have a mustache. And because I'm from Texas, bam, booyah. And because I like the mystical side of things, there you go. And then a smiley face with the mustache. I love my Jalinka. Oh my god, I love her stuff. And it's just fabulous. I sent her an email to see if I can make some buttons out of more of her stuff, and I either got a reply of no, or I didn't get a reply at all. I don't know. I tried emailing a lot of these artists. One was okay, but I never followed up with that. So, but yeah, even have Disney. Oh, and this one I came up with myself. Keep calm and rebel on. That's right, guy. Rebel on. Oh, and this one is for breast cancer. Yay, love. And there are more. Oh, here's one. This is one where I did the resin in the back of it, but I didn't resin the front of it. So I'm gonna get that guy. So this is a little hula girl. And I've got one that's an island girl and one that she has white hair. It's like, you know, she's got white silver hair in there. It's cute and adorable. Alright, so that's it for now. I'm going to get another row of this stuff here. The next time you see me, you will get an update on what these guys look like. And you will get an update about the bottle caps. And I will actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one so you can see what it looks like before I start. And I'll actually make a few for the video. Because, you know, I like conversating and I like having a nice, lovely chit-chat. Here's my face. So we can chit-chat face-to-face. So, you know, let me get them set up. There we go. So I'm a one-woman show. There won't be a little beginning or ending to this because the sound just doesn't work right. So for my 1080p 1080p HD Logitech camera to work properly, I need to get 1080p editing software, and that's $300. And I don't make that kind of cash. You know, I gotta get a plane ticket to go see my family and stuff like that, so I can be down there. And that's gonna cost about $350. So that's pretty much what his next paycheck is going to. Not a whole lot of massage in August. It's like 1 to 2 days a week in August, and not long days either. They're only like a couple hours and stuff. So that's gonna be my creative month right there. Just staying home, creating things, probably creating more videos during that month, getting ready for September and things like that. And the September, there's what's called a holistic health fair gathering, and that's being held at Southwest Institute of Healing Arts. So I'm going to be doing pretty much that month is going to take all of the supplies I have, all of my trials and errors and things I've come down to and said, hey, this is how I'm going to do this. Get all that put together, like the buttons you saw here, like these guys, the ribbon buttons, all that. It's all going to be put together, and I'm going to get ready to sell that at that holistic health fair gathering. And they're even going to have like a farmer's market. It's 20 years, so it should be big. There should be a lot of people there. I should make some good money. I really should. I should make some really good money doing this. And hopefully I make enough money that I can come in and just buy more product and be able to get more things, and perhaps have some money stocked up in that so that I can take an Uber to some of these little fairs and stuff like that that's around here. Because my biggest thing is I ride a bus, so I don't have that vehicle transportation that everyone else does. Also, because I ride a bus, I ride my bike so that I can get to where I need to go without having to rely so much on the bus. So if the bus doesn't run, I can ride my bike home or wherever it is I'm going, you know. Or the bus only goes to so far on the street, and then I have to ride down the road to another street, you know. So it's daunting a little bit. It's something to really get through. And no, I do not have a lot of friends. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't say I have friends. I have acquaintances and things like that. And I'd love to say it's my family's fault, like my dad, but I'm not going to. Just different things in my life have happened, you know, and I've become very selective in the people that I would call an actual friend. Very selective. Because my personality is, you know, well, you see my personality, at least this side of it. And you got a taste of the whole, you know, other side, as far as politics goes. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing. You'll be seeing more videos from me in September, or in August. Also, Chilling Tales for Dark Nights Evil Idol contest is going on. I'm in round 2. Yeah, buddy. So you'll be able to hear me tell some stories and stuff like that. Now, if you go over there to Chilling Tales for Dark Nights now, they have a playlist. And in the playlist, I'm number 9. But go check out other people, too. I know I'm plugging a couple of different things. Now, later on, after August, and I get all my pictures done and stuff. Okay, so, sorry, Evil Idol. So, Evil Idol, because I'm going to need some real good support for round 2. If I'm going to make it through round 2, I need votes. I need thumbs up votes, okay? Seriously. I need some thumbs up votes here, guys, okay? This is going to be like because I do massage. I do this. This is going to be part of my income to supply what I do, because I want to travel and do this. And then the Chilling Tales for Dark Nights. If I'm able to win that, I get professional audio equipment, which would be awesome and fabulous. You would hear, I'd be able to tell stories and things like that, and I love telling stories, especially scary, creepy stories. I love it. It's always been like a thing. I love reading them, and I like telling them and stuff. And I went to hypnotherapy, so I can hypnotize you while I tell a story as you're visualizing things. Well, anyway, that's the whole premise of that. Also, in August, back to this stuff here. for the resin, I will be selling things on my Square page. So I'll send a link to my online store over there. It'll have individual ones that you can go to. I've got to play around with it so you can select different colors. Like, say, you've got this guy here and you want the reflective ones. So I'll put all the reflective ones down there that you can do a drop down menu. So these two would be part of that. This guy here would be a glitter one, okay? Just like this would be a glitter one. And then you'd have, you know, the painted ones like these guys here. They were just, I don't think I'm doing my glitter for these. I think I'm just going to do painted ones for these. I'll paint it black on the back of it and see how it looks like. But I think I'm just going to do fingernail polish for those and just have those as those colors. But anyway, so that's what's going on. Again, no matter when you see this video, 2 weeks from now, tomorrow, whatever, 2 years from now, okay? I may not look like this, you know, 20 years from now. Maybe I will. You never know. I mean, I'm 40 right now. Kid you not. January 17th, 1976. Bam, booyah. But yeah, so right now it's Wednesday, July 20th at 2:54 in the morning. So I am going to send you off now because I'm exhausted and I go to sleep because I've got massage tomorrow afternoon. I've got a few things I got to do. So angel blessings and be safe. And again, if you could smash that thumbs up. I watch a lot of YouTubers, so yeah. Give me a like in there if you want to. Have a nice little chat conversation. Don't tell me how to run my video because I don't like it. I'm running it the way I want to, so we're just going to leave it at that, okay? It's not going to get any better until I get that software. When I get that $300 software, that'll be better. If you've got crafting ideas, please share them with me. If you've got crafting techniques, please share them with me. We can have a nice little crafting conversation because that's what I want this to be. I want this to be a nice conversation because, you know, that's what I like about watching these videos. I don't like the ones with the music. It's like if I just want to know the detail of it, I will go somewhere else and I'll just read about it. You know, I want that connection. And so the people who watch this, guys, thanks for that connection, that nice conversation. All right, so I'm done. Have a nice evening. Have a great morning and have a lovely day.